Journal Record editor Ted Struley joins us to discuss other stories making news in business this week. Ted, the month's excessive rains are causing problems for a number of Oklahoma businesses.
Well, they sure are. Some of those are the sod farmers who say they just got too much of a good thing. They welcome the silt that hit some of their sod farms, but need to wait for it to dry out to see if the grass that's sprouting is going to be able to poke through. Other agriculture businesses naturally were hit hard, and rail services come to pretty much a screeching halt. The Heartland Flyer passenger service has been putting passengers on trains all week because they have tracks that are washed out. I'm sorry, they've been putting them on buses.
The search continues for a new site for Oklahoma City's Convention Center. What's the latest on that?
Well, there are now 6 sites under consideration, but the city's being a little more tight-lipped this time about exactly which ones they're looking at because they don't want to start a bidding war with prices going up on that real estate. Some of them include area in or around the land that's earmarked to be a large park in the middle of downtown.
The State Transportation Department is adding more closed-circuit cameras on interstate highways. What's the story?
Well, along I-235 and I-35 in the Oklahoma City metro area, some 21 cameras or so will be added. And then later this year, October, November, Tulsa, which is a little behind on this, is adding about 200 cameras.
The University of Oklahoma is getting a $15 million federal grant. What's the money going for?
Well, it's going to go for a statewide network of providers who are going to be looking at heart disease and heart health. That's going to be really important in some of the rural areas, and it is the largest grant of this kind ever received in the state.
The troubled Oklahoma County Jail is back in the news.
Boy, it is. This has been brewing for a couple years, and there's really been no action on it. The facility is deficient. The Department of Justice has the right to come in and order that a new facility be built. It looks like they are about to do that, so discussions about what to do are getting a little frantic.
What are you working on for next week?
You know, Sandridge Energy issued some $1 billion or so, $1.25 billion in senior notes this week. We're going to take a look at how that money is going to be put to use and how the debt will affect the company.
Ted Struley, editor of the Journal Record, thank you.
My pleasure.